Hey, welcome back to Hematite Homestead. Growing Things, episode 9? I'll have to go back and look. Pretty sure it's 9. Growing giant pumpkins is a roller coaster. High highs and low lows. And I'm stuck in a rut of lows. Let's go over and see what I'm talking about. We are in the underdog patch. The underdog right here. 400, a house of 1,000 corpses right here. Hey, can y'all settle down back here, please? Look at the 400 house of 1,000 corpses real quick. This is the only promising thing I got going for me right now. All right, there it is. Taped it today. It was, let's see, 106. It was 176 OTT. Yesterday it was estimated 123 pounds. I don't know what 176 is. I haven't run the calculator on it and don't have my chart out here with me. But if we can keep this one going, it is officially the largest pumpkin I've ever grown at this point right now. And I was glad to see it hit the 100-pound mark. And I got two fans going on. I got one on the front because I had a little crack on the stem that I was a little bit worried about. I didn't do anything to it. People I reached out to on Facebook seemed to think that it was going to be just fine. But I did put a fan on it. And then, of course, the fan back here. I do got a little spot I'm getting a little concerned about, and that's this right here. I think that is a little bit of sunburn where it was a good ways away from this thing here. And as it's growing, it's getting closer. Kelly has been gracious enough to give me a sheet she doesn't use in the house, and I'm going to cover it up with the sheet to help protect that a little better. And then this weekend, I'm going to raise this up some to give it some more room to grow. That is, I told you I was going to come over here and talk about the lows of lows. You know, this is going pretty good for me right here, and I like to look at it as a positive. It's the only positive thing I got going on pumpkins right now. And but this was you know, I didn't even know if I was going to grow a pumpkin off of this plant or not. I just wanted it to pollinate the underdog, which we did. But right now, this is it. So let's go look at the lows of the lows. A 400 house right through here, and I need to come in here and get some grass out of it. I've been terminating them as I go through the fence. I've been terminating tertiaries and secondaries going through the fence over on that side. Y'all knock it off. But enough talking about the house. This is the underdog right here, and I found a bad problem with it. I didn't know it was a bad problem. I obviously reached out and got some help with it. And here it is. Alright, so it is foaming stem. I heard some people call it weeping stem. I mean stump, I'm sorry. Foaming stump. Some people called it weeping stump, and some people called it a puking stump. Scraped away yesterday and put some daconil and a little bit of sulfur on it, and it looks like that is not doing the trick. So today is surgery day. I'm going to try and bring this guy back to life. I'm going to cut it in right through here, slice it, clean it out, give it a little bit of shot of daconil and sulfur, and hopefully it'll be fine. I don't know how to do this at all. I didn't even know what it was till yesterday. I watched a couple YouTube videos on it and reached out to some folks, and hopefully I'm going to be able to save my plant here. Again, I do not know how to do this at all. I'm going based off a few YouTube videos I watched earlier today, and reached out to some Facebook groups, contacted a few people that I regularly contact. Got some advice. I'm just going to wash off all this sulfur. This is just water here. Wash off all this sulfur so I can see what I'm doing here. Alright, I'm just gonna, you can see in here where it's brown. I don't know if you can tell that on the camera or not. I thought I scraped it out to fresh, good looking stuff yesterday, and obviously did not get it. It came out today. It's still puking, and there you can see it puking right there. Man, it's all the way to the ground. Ugh. Alright, I'm going to cut another leaf off back here that's in my way. There goes that. And another leaf here that's in my way. There goes that. Get this grass out of here. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Feels pretty good and hard up there. See, I didn't think that looked that bad yesterday, but apparently it is. Yeah, that's all the way through there. Yeah, okay, this leaf's got to go too. And there goes that leaf. Alright, so I'm just trying to scrape away to get to nice, good flesh. Yeah, this is not going to be good. I was shooting for 250 pounds on the underdog, and I'd say this is going to prevent that from happening. It was growing really great in the beginning, and I noticed it taper off. Yeah, I'm just going to go all the way through it. I'm almost all the way through it now. So. Alright, there's that all the way through. You like what I'm seeing up here. This is nice and green. A little bit of brown in there. Maybe better go some more. Yeah, this is not looking good. This is, I did have a few people recommend to just chop the vine off and count on all of the tap roots to carry it the rest of the season. Already did that once on the 1167 LaRue, and the 1167 LaRue is no longer with us. It just didn't work out. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to go either. I mean, it's all the way in the ground there. Alright, I've been cleaning on it. Cut the camera off for a few minutes. It was in my way. I have no idea how this happens. I do not water the stump. The stump was covered and kept dry all the time. And I don't know how this happens. Some folks said it was because of all the rain we got. And I didn't think we got that much rain, but I guess I was wrong because I mean, it worked in the environmental report that said we got 1.9 inches the night before last, and last night was supposed to be worse. So maybe we did get a lot of rain. I just didn't notice it. I'm not sure how far to go here. I don't know if you can see in there. This is where it ends right here. There's a clear route right here, and it's solid back through here. So I'm pretty sure that's as far as I want to go with that. And I tried to clean this channel out a little bit. It's like a little channel where it's all puking out there. And I think I'm going to go with that and put a little bit of Dacnil on it, some more sulfur, put a fan on it, and keep a real close eye on it and see what we get. Clean it off a little more again. Alright, there's a little bit of daconil, fungicide, disinfectant. Just bought right off the shelf at Tractor Supply. And then a little bit of sulfur, and I'm going to put it in my hand and put it in there to get it good and covered up in there. And this seems like a lot, but one of the videos I watched, man, he laid the sulfur on it. I mean, it was a pile of sulfur. And I was like, good grief, man. I thought you just sprinkled on there a little bit. So, I'm not saying this is right or wrong. Again, I have no clue what I'm doing here. And I'm going to do one more little trick. Go over here and grab the pool noodle. And why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I saw a fellow on Facebook do it. I'm just cutting some pool foam, some pool noodles, and putting them in there. Keep that open, keep it from touching each other. And next one, put a fan on it, and hopefully it'll heal up. Alright, there is that. Sliced it open, cleaned it out, put some pool noodles in there to keep the parts from touching each other. Got a fan on it. That's the only fan I got over here right now. I actually want a bigger fan, but I'm going to hope that that does the trick for tonight anyway. And then last thing is I got to cover it up, keep it dry, keep my electricity from getting wet. Then I will be done here. Just cross my fingers from that point. Alright, there's that. It is protected from the rain. Got a fan on it, all cleaned up, disinfected. So we'll check back in on it tomorrow. See how it looks tomorrow. Operating kit back over here. This is, I put the sheet on the house. Step through here. Slide over here and take a quick look at the underdog since we're here. We've got a little bit of weed work to do in here. This is the main for the underdog, running right through here. And it's still growing pretty good, growing like crazy. So maybe that stem didn't mean much. Secondary come off of that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that yet. It's not in my way right now, so I'm just gonna leave it. And here's the underdog. I haven't taped the underdog in quite a while. Last time I taped it, it was, oh gosh, what was it? I don't even remember. I have to go back in my book and look. It's kind of slowed up. It's growing pretty good. And that's kind of where we're at now. So I don't know what to expect out of it now. But my main goal now is to keep the plant alive and keep it going. And I'll probably come out here and tape it tomorrow and compare it, make sure it's still growing a little bit. But not what we thought we'd get there, but I mean, it is what it is. And that's okay. We know that that thing is, that's got an underdog name for the reason. All right, so that is cleaning up my foaming stump on the underdog. If you're looking for a video on how to clean a foaming stump, probably move on to somebody else's. I don't know what I'm doing. I just did what I saw some other people do. If it works out, then great. Next time I'll say, yeah, this is how you do this. But maybe not so much this time. If you want to find out how it works out, hit that subscribe button, because I'll definitely let you know. Next Growing Things video, we'll circle around with that. One big thing that I learned from this is that you've got to look at your stumps, and I was probably a little bit laxed on that. And that made me look at the house's stump. House stump still looks pretty good. I'm really happy with what's going on with the house right now. Stump over at the 1152 Caspers is another story. Got a major problem going on that now, and we'll talk about that later. I'm not going to go over there and look at it right now. I'm too disappointed and depressed about it to go over there and look at that right now. It is not good. We are probably game over in the competition past this year. You won't see Hematite Homestead at no weigh-ins unless something really special happens here, and I'm not expecting that, although I'm really happy with what I got so far. I mean, as long as I keep the house alive, we do have the largest pumpkin I've ever grown going on right now, so that's a big plus. And next time we see you, I will tell you all about what's going on with the 1152 Caspers. It's getting ready to get surgery of its own, and I'm gonna go over and work on that right now. But that's enough for today. I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button to find out how this works out. And thank you to everybody on Facebook groups that helped me out with this problem. And thanks to Doc Rotoball, who helped me out with this problem. And RC Cook responded to me on Messenger as well. Doc, if you're watching, I just want you to know that I acted like a little giddy kid because you sent me a message. And you can ask my wife. I was like, Doc, hey, listen to this, listen to this. Doc's talking to me. He's actually talking to me. So appreciate the help on that, and hopefully this will work out, and we'll see where we go. All right, thanks a lot for watching, and we will see you next time.